Why do my testicle hurt? I just did some Reiki yesterday, and the Reiki healed my, like, sometimes I'll be doing something, thinking in some type of pattern, some type of way, low-key in a hating type of way, like I'm not receiving the energy properly, but I could be wrong on that. And then my left testicle starts to, like, just, like, get sore. Or maybe it's my lower back, like, hip flexor. Maybe it's like it's in that region, you feel me? Like, but it kind of feel like a, let me check. No, it's for sure the testicle. And there was actually a time when I was having sex with my girlfriend one time, and I was like, I can't keep going, like, this shit hurts. So we went to the hospital, and the ultrasound tech, who was also a fairly attractive woman, was scanning my balls, and she said that I had a cyst up in there. And so I asked myself, like, well, what's a cyst? It's an expression of a bunch of anger, something like that. So I just don't think I've healed yet. You know, maybe I'm, like, in the process of, like, letting it go, healing, and it's like I keep going back to certain thought processes or certain thinkings to where at least I'm, like, aggravating the area. Because the testes, they're a map for the whole body, you feel me? So I'm seeing nines, I'm gonna let go. But maybe it's telling me to let go of the idea of gatekeeping. Why do I gotta gatekeep? Why wouldn't I want y'all to know this shit? Y'all gonna ignore me if you don't want to listen, right? Like, your psyche won't be able to receive the shit I'm saying. I know that because everything I do is coded with magic. You're just gonna look at me like I'm fucking out of my mind. You're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And you're gonna tell yourself that I'm crazy. And you're gonna convince yourself that I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's fine. It's like, clearly you know me better than I know myself, so why don't I just let you do that? And I just received a memory of being in Alabama with my dad and going to this barbecue restaurant and getting banana pudding, and, like, I really do have love for that nigga, which is why I'm so hurt by the ways that they treated me. On that same hunting trip, he left me out because he just didn't want to bring me along. And then he tried to make me, I think I've told this story in other videos, but I never posted them. He tried to, like, oh yeah, I should have brought you. You was my good luck charm. No, nigga, you meant to deceive me. And you just doing damage control. You full of yourself. You wanted to have that hunting trip to yourself, and you'd rather your son be left out. That ain't the first time he did that shit either. So I guess I was always on to something. I guess I was always special, right? That's the beauty in that. I had this blankie that I really loved when I was younger. And my dad and my brother thought that I needed to get rid of it. So they made me think that I lost it. Oh, I just had an epiphany. They made me think that I lost it, and the whole time they threw it away. And they lied to me because they thought they were helping me. They betrayed me. Which makes me think of my hard drive, right? What if I created and manifested a relationship and a situation where these people thought it was to my benefit to take my hard drive and then tell me that they don't know where it is, make me think that I lost it? What if it's all a loop and a cycle of shit that I've already experienced? And yes, I know you niggas stole from me. I'm not fucking stupid. I ain't even gonna say that. I don't need to say it. You already know. You already know. You already know. If you felt the need to steal from me and the universe willed it, then there's a higher reason. And karma's gonna come around and snap your fucking neck. Which reminds me, somebody call my assistant and tell her to hire a hitman named Karma. Why do people feel the need to play with people? Why do people feel the need? Because they don't feel themselves. Because they don't feel themselves. It just always goes back to, you can't lead a horse to fucking water and make it drink. You can only lead it to water. But then the horse is going to look at the water and be like, that's poison. I can't drink that. The horse is going to look at the water and be like, that ain't even real water. Nah, the water you're showing me ain't even real. You're making it up. It's a mirage. Okay, nigga, stay in the desert. Stay in the desert. Stay there. Ah! I don't even feel like doing that today. It's like, why? I think Venom's kind of losing his importance. There's this exercise I did a little bit ago, and I think this is really what I've been doing. It's when you live with your lower self, you give it a name, you associate it with something, and you bring it with you. You show it your fears. You let it speak to you. I don't want to do this. I'm afraid. Why? I got you. I support you. I'm going to be here for you. We can do it together. But what if I fail? Then we fail. What if people hate me? Then they hate me. What if they steal from us? Then they steal from us. All is good in divine order. See, we forgot our power. I forgot my power. And so, Venom. I watched a short about the life of Pi and how it was all metaphorical. And I don't remember if I already knew that or not, but I forgot. And it reminded me, like, sometimes you gotta create a story to deal with the pain of what actually happened. And I ain't saying making shit up. That's a whole different situation. I'm saying, like, you gotta allegorize it. Right? My inner child becomes Venom because Venom is untamable and can't be stopped and is an animal, and if allowed to go untamed, will do the craziest fucking shit to anybody that deceives and takes advantage. And like, it acts in just ways, but the society we live in ain't really supportive of that. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has to be friends, and they try and teach you to be nice because they don't want you to recognize when somebody's a fucking predator, because there's a lot of predators out here, and they what's the word? They indoctrinating people to become predators, perverting people, pornography, all these different things. But I can't speak too much on that because, one, I could be wrong, and two, like, they might cancel me a little bit, and so we'll just know what we know and maybe deal with it later. But at the same time, it's like, what's so wrong with me being attracted to a woman? I fucking love women. Like, I love women. I love everything about them. How they look, how they move, how they curvy, how they feminine, how they jiggly, how they like, I just love women. Like, how the fuck? But not in a perverted way. That's the thing. Like, I would never go out of my way to, like, force my intentions on somebody, to force myself onto somebody. And, like, it takes a level of, like, just, like, darkness that you have to get to actually be able to act that out. Like, Even if you into shit like that consensually, it's a whole different thing than genuinely wanting to do it in real life. Like, sure, there's these archetypes and different things that exist within the body, within the psyche, that I feel that we can express in different ways so that you don't do them and let them build up. But, like, for people to not recognize that there's, like, this one's kind of deep, because there actually ain't a right and a wrong in the universe. And, like, even though there's things that would be karmically unjust, it ain't necessarily wrong. It's heartbreaking, it's painful, it's disgusting, it's whatever. And I think that speaks to, like, those people that actually have a heart and that actually conscious and have a soul. They can see the truth, and they just can't believe that people would lie and take advantage like that. Like, I get that. But what I'm saying is, in terms of the universe, for whatever reason, the universe is still gonna let it happen to some extent. But it's like, what if you just building up evidence? What if it's like that? What if the universe is a courtroom? What if the universe works on justice scales on a grand scale? Right? It ain't concerned about the I, it's concerned about the one. It's concerned about the whole. And so once the whole, the vibration of the whole reaches a level of unjustness, of a lack of discernment, of a lack of recognition, then it all starts over again. And we reach enlightenment and it gets wiped. And it's just like, that's probably why I'm here. That's probably why I'm here. And, like, how ridiculous do I sound to niggas that exist in the third dimension? Ridiculous. This nigga thinks that he otherworldly and he came here to... No, nigga, I don't think shit. I know shit. I just dumb it down because you niggas don't want to hear that. And that's okay. But then it's like, if I gotta explain it to you, then why would I need you to recognize it anyway? I don't need you to see what I know about myself. I'm really just trying to help you out, which I think low-key might just be hurting me. Alright.